Hi everybody, it's Margaret. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, I have got my sales on eBay, Etsy for the last week, and then at the end, I'm going to be talking about some other things, updates, and just some changes in things I'd said before. I'm being super cryptic, but I just thought, well, we'll talk about it at the end. Thank you for being here. I know that right now we've got like 30-ish people hanging. I'm sure some more will come rolling in, but I want to thank you guys for all being here. I'm enjoying doing these Monday live videos so that I can catch up with everybody and see how you're doing and let you know how we're doing over here. And because I've been doing a lot of camera down videos with the jewelry and all of that stuff. So, yeah. I'm in a funky mood today. So I'm being, I don't know, like I'm trying to like claw my way out of the negativity, but it might rear its ugly head in a minute. Anyway, okay. All right, let's do the sales. If you're here in the chat, hi everybody. I see some names I recognize, some people I haven't seen in a while. Hi Maggie. Hello, Doug. And I'm gonna come say hi somewhere in a little while, but I wanted to say hi. Okay, let's just do this. So, if you're new here, my name is Margaret. I'm a stay-at-home, reselling, homeschooling mom, homeschooling before it was forced upon the world, mom of 2 kids, and I flip things on eBay and other sites to help support my family. And normally, it's stuff I buy from garage sales and estate sales and thrift stores and the bins and all of that fun stuff, which is all shut down now. So yeah, go hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Anyway, so my goal on eBay and Etsy is usually to make about $200 a week because that'll equal out to about $800 a month, which is part of my income. And I always like to preface everything with this because I know there are other sellers out there that post big numbers, which is awesome, and I'm super happy for them. But I'm a different kind of seller. I have different things that supplement my income. And so my goal realistically, because I homeschool and this, that, the other thing, is about $800 a month. I tend to hit that and sometimes I go over, which is really good. So this week, where'd my chart go? I have all my tabs open down here. So this past week on eBay and Etsy, I made about $400. And in the past few weeks, I've shared the things that you guys have bought from me. Some of you have bought things from my jewelry unboxings, and I'm so appreciative of that because it really does help. And yeah, but I didn't pull all that because then I was going to have to pull all the pictures, but just there was a little bit more from that as well. And thank you, Yannicka Quill, for that $2 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me jump over. We'll talk about what sold and all that fun stuff. Where I got it, why I got it, all the things that I like to talk about. And if you guys have questions, talk amongst yourselves while I'm not there. And then if you have questions and things, pop them in and I will get to them. I will get to them in a little bit. Okay, so this is a little flip book of the Cheshire Cat, and it was in rough shape. And it's sold on Etsy. I mean, as you can see, it's missing some pages. It's in really, really rough shape. And this is one of those items that I did a video for. Now on Etsy, you can't embed a video, but I did put the link to it there so that the buyer could go and check it out. And you can too if you want. So this is something I found in the bins. So I paid, I don't know, like 40 cents maybe, or not even that much because my outlet, it's $1.49 a pound. So I put 40 cents just randomly. But this sold for $30, you guys. This little Cheshire Cat flip book. And my mom collects Alice in Wonderland. She doesn't know that I had it. So she's downstairs right now. Probably not watching. But she might see this. She watches my videos with the volume off. She says she just likes to watch my facial expressions. Okay, Mom. Okay, anyway, this is another item that I also got at the bins, and remind me if I don't do it because I'm trying to make sure I show you my titles because I know sometimes I get requests for how did you word that in your title, keywords and stuff. So this I got in the bins at the Goodwill Outlet. The breakable items at mine, you get 20 items for $1.99. So it's about 10 cents for an item if you get 20. Anyway, so this cost me 10 cents and it sold for $12. Okay, I see people. I want to talk to y'all in the chat so bad, but I'll come talk to you in a second. Okay, then next up, these two Wonder Woman, the next two sales are Wonder Woman comics, and they both sold within minutes of each other. And I thought, oh, they're probably going to the same buyer. No, they were totally separate buyers. It was just a fluke, random thing. Okay, cool. So the Wonder Woman lot, this is all the comic books I got are from a friend of mine that gave me 9 long boxes of comic books that her parents do repossessions and blah, blah, blah. Long story. They were going to sell them, didn't get around to it, gave them to me, blah, blah. Anyway, so I paid nothing for them. And so this lot sold for $20. So that was all profit. Sandy Shields, thank you for that. I think they're called super stickers. She sent $2.99. Thank you. And it looks like a little pear. It's so cute. And it's dancing and shaking its rump. Anyway, thank you for that. Then next up, this Wonder Woman. This is number 1. Fantastic first issue. I don't think it's the original old school. This is from 1987, but maybe it was a reboot or something. I don't know that much about them. I just Google and look and do my best as far as I can. So it's really tough on some of these comics because a lot of them are graded, and a lot, really serious comic people want to know the condition, and so I'm always so iffy about the pricing and how I word everything. Anyway, this Wonder Woman, again, same lot, and this one sold for $20 as well. So very nice. Oh yeah, Heather says, it's good to have those comic books when you can't get out to source. That's for sure. I still have 6 boxes I haven't gone through yet, and a bunch that I need to list. So, and they're all like 6 long boxes of comics are sitting in my living room because I think if I'm staring at them, maybe I'll dive into them. But truly, oh, it's an avocado. It's so tiny on my screen, this thing. But yeah, I was going to get to this later, but my days are so full. It's hard for me to get to anything else. So yeah, it's my life. It's just my life. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. Whatever. Cry me a river. Okay, that was to myself. I've been telling myself, get over it. Move on. Okay, so then I sold 2 mystery boxes of jewelry. This was to the same person. They bought 2 of them for $34. I think they're $17. And what this is a 6x4x4 box, and I put anywhere between 5 and 10 pieces of sellable, wearable jewelry in the box for that. And so this buyer bought 2 of them, and so that was $34.99. Okay, then it is a beautiful day outside. I'm trying to not pay too much attention to the chat, but then I'll come back to it. Okay, so this is something else I couldn't believe I found in the bins. So, pardon me. I like selling vintage, cool, old stuff. And I found this in the bins and like an old blotter. I can't believe some of the stuff I find there. Anyway, I got this in the bins. I put maybe $1. I don't think it even weighed a pound. So maybe $1. And it sold for $45. Sweet. That probably paid for the whole bins trip. I usually spend around $30-40 at the bins when I go. And then this bracelet I've had forever. And so I'm glad it sold. So this one sold for $15, and I put that I paid $1 for it, but I didn't have my inventory notes. It's been that long, so I don't know. So those were my Etsy sales. And then now we'll take a look at my eBay sales. Oh yeah, Carrie Berry says it took me 5 hours to ship today because of all the interruptions. I wish I could send my husband somewhere. Yeah. I don't even have one of those anymore. But I have a mom staying with me, and I have 2 kids. Hold on, everybody. Trying to get anything done. No, I do okay. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Okay. So these are some cufflinks that sold, and I have them listed as MCM, Mid-Century Modern, green lava rock cufflinks, moon rock, green freeform oval, blah, blah, blah. So these sold, and I did take an offer on these because I had these listed for a lot more, but I've had them for a while. I think I had them listed for like, oh look, it says right there, $39.99. So I had them listed for a lot, but yeah, and you know, I'm needing to make sure I get things moving. I need to make sure I've got sales coming in, money in the bank, and all that fun stuff. So I said I bought these for about $3, but I'm not exactly sure. I just kind of erred on the side of caution and guesstimated $3 on those. But I sold them for $20. Then this one, it's funny because this bracelet I got around the same time and listed around the same time as that other silver bracelet that I said finally sold. And this one sold for $6.79. I'll take it. I've had it forever. So any little bit helps. Okay. Then, this is a cute little sloth lovey that I also got in the bins, and it was in a really good condition for being in the bins. And I took an offer of $12 on this guy. And then these two little lion drawer pulls sold. I paid $1 for these, and they sold for $10. Hi, everybody. I'm going to be back in the chat, so I'm so glad to see you all there. It really does warm my heart. It's putting me in a better mood already. Oh, did I forget to get this? Did I skip one? No, okay. So this is an owl mug, and I got it at the bins. Let's see what I titled it as. 3D metallic gold owl coffee mug, the last bird with gold finish cup. So this one sold for $18. And so again, I bought it for 10 cents at the bins and sold for $18. Yay. Then next up, now I have some explaining to do on this one. This is a bracelet. I'm going to show you the whole listing. Let me zoom out. Can I? I'm trying not to show you the buyer's name. Anyway, there's no other photos for this listing. This is my only photo. My title says stretch bracelet, and then in my description or down here says private listing. What happened was I had a lot of pink jewelry that was up for sale, and the lot was up for, I don't even remember how much it has, $18, $20 maybe. And somebody messaged me and said, I just want that bracelet. Can I buy just that bracelet? And I was like, yeah, okay. So I pulled the lot down and just, screenshot that one little picture and then sold the bracelet just out of that lot for $7. And so then I thought, well, the rest of the lot, because I've been selling some like craft lots and other things. So I was like, I'll just put it for that stuff. I'll just send it out for craft lotty stuff. So that's why that one looks weird. Then next up, this little bracelet. Where is my list? Okay, it's a little elephant bracelet, and I think I got this in either a ThredUp or a Goodwill box. I can't remember which. And I lost my thing down here. This one sold for $12. Let's see what I'm scrolling down. Oh no, yeah, my inventory note on that was not there. It was probably from a Goodwill box. Anyway, okay, next, this little cowboy frontier mug sold, and this is one that I put that I spent $1 on, but let me scroll down one more time. Inventory note 1D. Okay, so I bought it for $1. I have to trust my inventory notes. That's why I put them there, right? So this one sold. I took an offer of $10 on this. Again, same deal. I had it up for $20, but I'm just like, let's get things moving out of here. So that's why I took an offer on that one. Then this opal bracelet sold. This one came in that lot of, I spent $500 for like all those rings, and it was a ton of jewelry. So it was maybe $1 a piece, probably even less. And this one sold for $50. So very pretty bracelet. And then my Roadrunner sold. This one sold for $13, and I paid about $1 for this one as well. Hey, yay. Hang on. Okay, cool. It's another mug. Yay, go mugs. This one, what was I doing, y'all? I tell you what, this one sold for $13. And then this coin bracelet sold, and this is also one that I believe I got out of a Goodwill box, and it sold for $15. Looking at the chat. Okay, I'll come back to the chat in a second. And let's see how I named this one: belly dancer bracelet, coin, green bead, charm, gypsy disc, jewelry, mesh, boho. Trying to get all the keywords I can smushed in there for the buyer to find it. Right? I love that sound too, Gina. Oh. And then this is another item that I found in the bins. So did I? Yes, I did. Let me double check my notes again. I put it over here to the side, but then I'm like, yeah, B. Okay. This is why I put my inventory notes, so that I don't have to second guess myself. So this is a little Hansaware checkbook cover. Am I saying that right? Hansaware Dresden silver tone checkbook cover. And the reason I knew it was a Florentine design is because they still sell it. So when I looked it up on their website, I got kind of excited when I first looked it up to list it, because they have this one, and then they have one that is sterling silver. Mine is not the sterling silver one, but it's still sold for $45, and I got it in the bins. That's awesome. So those are my sales. I made about $400, and that's gross. So not yucky gross, but net, I would say after fees and everything, we'd be looking at maybe $350, something like that, maybe. I used to do the eBay calculator and calculate it all up, but it's very time consuming. So let me come back over to the chat. And if you're watching later, normally the chat's off to the side. And if you're done and you're like, I don't want to really hang out with the chat, then go over there and hit that thumbs up or the thumbs down. Let me know how I did. And I will talk to you later. But I want to go see what everybody's up to. Should I talk to you first? I'm going to go through the chat, and then I'm going to tell you my news. Or should I do the news first? No, because then I'll be caught up with the chat. Go through the chat now, and then and then the news, so that we can chit-chat, and I'll be on the right spot. Hi, everybody! Lots of people saying hi, hi, hi. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope you're doing well, and all this good stuff. And, oh, yeah. I really feel like I'm in a much better mood than when I first started, so... Oh, it's very hot and humid in Florida, Keeping the House says. We got a cold front coming through. It's really cold. What will Goodwill look like after this is over? Hallie says, I wonder. I don't know. Got a seller selling me over 500 wearable. Oh, nice. Lachuza Celeste says, selling over 500 wearable pieces for $215. Nice. That's good. What percentage of my sales are from viewers? That's a good question. I know some of the sales that I've had on eBay and Etsy have been from viewers, because sometimes y'all will leave a little note letting me know. Otherwise, I don't know. So, I don't know. But I had a few from a couple of the Goodwill boxes lately. So that was, and sometimes it's the same item, and then multiple people want the same item. And I feel bad because I have to say, sorry, already went. Pardon me. Okay. People saying hi, hi, hi. Hi, everybody in the chat. I'm scrolling through to see. Oh, yeah. We had a good Easter. Sherry says, hope you had a happy Easter no matter what you did. We did. We dyed eggs the day before. We did an egg hunt inside because outside was mushy. And we like doing confetti egg fights. So we did big confetti egg fights. What else did we do? We don't do like a big Easter basket, but I got them a Lego set just because we're like cooped up. Candy. They got to eat all the treats their little hearts could desire. We got into bed, and then I realized I forgot to ask them to go brush your teeth, kids. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Maggie says, I would have never looked at that thing. What was it? I don't know which thing it was. Let's see. Happy to be here. Thank you, thank you. Michelle says, I don't know yet if I'm going to get deep into jewelry resale, but sorting through boxes of jewelry looks immensely satisfying. You ordered 3 lots that should come this week sometime. Oh, yay. It is. And during this time, I mean, as you know, I used to do a whole bunch of jewelry videos, and then I kind of veered away and was doing more opening things up because of life changes and needing to sell all sorts of things. But I find that they tend to be more relaxing right now, and I don't know. So I still have other haul stuff to show you guys, but the jewelry lately has been really nice just to kind of get into, yeah, and show those. Shop Good. Oh yeah, I just ordered some from, or bid on some from Shop Goodwill. 2 of them came yesterday or the day before, and then I just had 2 others that I won. I gotta keep the videos rolling, you know what I mean? So there was one lot that I was looking at. I don't know what it was so cool. It was all this vintage antique stuff, jewelry stuff, and I was like, I could go up to $200 on this lot. That's how cool it was. But when I looked at it, the last time I looked at it, it was already over 400. I was like, forget it. Forget it. I think y'all already answered that question. Linda says, I came across you today. Subscribe. What's the purpose of this video? I like to show people what has been selling, because it lets people know like what kind of things people are buying and what kind of things you could pick up and what kind of prices and that kind of stuff. Okay, blah blah blah. Oh, y'all already answered it too. Sarah says, oh wait, okay, never mind. You're talking to somebody else. It jumped. Okay, where did it go? I just saw. Oh dear. I hate this, and I'm probably sure you do too. Nope, I haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to just scroll back. Da 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 da. Blah 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 blah. Not that you're saying blah blah blah. This is me catching up somewhere. Well, if I skip your question, drop it in the chat again, because, yeah. All right. I hate that I have dead air and I'm not talking, but I'm trying to get, okay, Michelle says, I've been selling lots of planters and live plants in my shop. Sweet. And my brother was telling me I should go ahead and try to start selling masks. I made all the masks for family and friends that I needed to make. I don't know if I might make some to sell, but I can't take orders for any. I told him, I said, I'm so slow at it that I'll make a mask and then I can sell that one. And then I'll have to make another one and then sell that one, because it takes me too long to make them. I can maybe make 8 in like 6 hours or something. It's crazy. I mean, I'm sure it gets better and easier, but yeah. Melissa says, what are the main tools you use for jewelry, cleaning, photography, shipping, etc.? Okay, my main tools, my 2 top ones are my loop. And I get asked what the magnification is on it. It's like 30 by something. I've used it so much. And then my magnet. And then this one, I have a link, I think, down below. It came with my gold and silver testing kit. So those are big ones. And then I have some baggies here. Big shout out to Shelby, who sent me these. I'm still going through the baggies. So I use the baggies, and then I have boxes. I'm out of velvet bags. I need to buy some more of those. Little velvet bags to ship them in and stuff. I'll have to do another video about that. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay, I am going to have to just, it keeps jumping around, so I'm going to have to just go with it. And if I missed your question, just drop it in again and I'll find it. So Stacy says, how do you decide which platform to sell your pieces on, especially jewelry? I'm hesitant to cross-post on both eBay and Etsy. If it's vintage, you can put it on Etsy. You can also sell handmade stuff on Etsy and print-on-demand stuff and other things, supplies. But pretty much everything I put on Etsy, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Bonanza automatically syncs with eBay. So I don't have as much on Mercari and Poshmark because it just takes time to do that. And I was using a cross-lister type of app that cost money every month, but I'm hesitating to do it again because it's like $10 a month, and I'm not making as much. I mean, it makes it faster to cross-post and everything, but Mercari and Poshmark are barely trickling in any sales, and I'm like, is it really worth it? You know, I'm used to cross-posting on eBay and Etsy, so I'm pretty fast at it, just doing it by hand. So I may not renew it because it just takes, I'm not making enough money to, I think, justify spending $10 over there. I don't know. So, all right. Got cold. Nervous to crossbow. Yeah. And just as long as I get a cha-ching, except for obviously right now, I didn't go like take it down, but I'll have to go take it down off the other sites. So, it jumped again. I hate that. There needs to be a way to make it stop doing that. All right, and then I'm obsessed with, okay. Jerry says, I'm obsessed with jewelry unboxings. What's the best site to get a box from right now? Oh, there are lots of sellers on eBay that sell. And then if you go to Shop Goodwill, you can bid on boxes. Sometimes the prices go insane, though. But right now, Shop Goodwill isn't shipping out any boxes. And I keep checking ThredUp, but they haven't uploaded any new ones either. So, yeah. And I've been checking out other auction sites just to see. Pardon me, but I haven't really found any. Haven't found any right now either. Oh, thanks, Hallie. She says, I like your background music when you sort. Okay. I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so, we already talked about that. Hey, sent you an email. Melanie says, hey, I sent you an email about buying a pair of earrings. Send it again, because I thought I was caught up on all my emails. Make sure if you sent it to a message system through YouTube, I don't know how to look at those messages. But if you send it to texasgalchurchers@gmail.com, I can. Oh, and then I do sometimes get messages on eBay asking about stuff that's not the item, and I've just started not responding at all because I'm worried about, eBay saying you're talking about things that aren't related to your eBay shop and trying to veer people off, and you're in trouble now, or you're out of here. So, please tell people that rating diamonds is not an easy thing. It takes a GIA degree. Are people rating diamonds? I wouldn't even begin to know how to do that. I would not even know at all. I would have to take it somewhere. Oh, thank you. Stella says, I just wanted to send my prayers to everyone. Thank you, Margaret, for keeping us sane at a time when we most need it. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, Shop Goodwill boxes starting out at $90. Yeah, some are. This is true. Eclectic Rhino, do I have a video showing how to list on Etsy? Oh yeah, I totally do. A bunch of them. Oh, hi Brenda, thank you for being here. Okay, Charisse, the words are tiny. If I said your name wrong, I'm sorry. Mercari has jewelry lots. Posh does too. Okay. Yeah, Robin says, I still don't understand the magnet thing. Love you, do a video on that sometime. Yeah, I actually have one in the works because I have a bunch of silver and gold stuff that I need to test. And so I was going to do a video testing that stuff, and I can talk about the magnet and all the other stuff when I do that as well. I've done other videos like that too if you want to look it up also, but I'll do another one. Okay. So, there was an estate sale today. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. How did you... Okay, now they're just talking about stuff. So, couple things. A while back, this is where I'll talk about, the I've got to get real kind of deal. Real deal. A while back, I made a video, you may or may not have seen it, about me needing advice about a video I wanted to do, or a video that was proposed to me, and I wasn't going to do it. And it was what's it called? The Scotch brand, like packing stuff, And I talked to y'all about, I was on the fence about doing this video, but I knew if I did it, everybody was going to know I was full of it. And if I came on saying, oh, this Scotch, this, packing stuff is, the best thing ever, and I'm going to use it forever and always. And, I knew that if I did that, everybody would know I was just full of it. So I was like, okay. And they offered me, and I mentioned in that video, too, they offered me $700 to do the video. And I just decided at that time I was going to turn it down because I was like, it just didn't feel authentic, and I didn't feel right about doing it. Well, things have changed. So I've been back and forth because they messaged and called and talked to me probably 3 times since then to do the video. And I finally worked out something with them where I'm like, okay, I tell you what, I can do this video, but I'm not going to say that I'm using, I have to be real about like how I use this stuff, or how and when I would use this stuff, you know. And so they were fine with that. And so that, I just wanted to put it out there. So if you see this and you're like, hang on a second, you said you were going to do that, and now you're going back on it. And I'm just going to point out $700 in a time like this is a big deal. So yeah, there's that. But I was able to, you know, get with them and make sure that I could do it in a way. I don't even know if I'm supposed to talk about, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing, like, sharing that, I don't remember it being confidential. I'll have to go check the email. Oh, if I don't do it, you'll find out because I busted open a confidential email. Anyway, but they were like, yeah, we want it to be authentic. So, and I was like, well, normally when I do videos like that, I always have a giveaway. And they're like, well, we can't, they're whatever things, they don't do giveaways, but I can give away one of the rolls they sent me. So I'm going to do that. So that, if you see that, then that's that. And then I also, so yeah, I'm gonna do a video soon-ish. And then another company reached out to me, this was before all this stuff happened, about doing a video for them. And it's a jewelry video, a jewelry brand. And again, I was like, well, one, I have to get paid now because of everything that's going on. And I have to be able to do a giveaway. So you got to send me extra stuff to do a giveaway with. So that's going to probably, you know, I haven't done videos like that in a while. And so I just wanted to be upfront about it because I feel like those of you who have watched me a long time know. But if you're new, I have so many new subscribers that might think, oh, she's just full of it, or what, I don't even know. And then I'll have people tell me, don't worry about what other people think, just do it. But I do, you know, I feel like this community and all you guys have been so, I don't know, it's been a big, I don't know, we've been through a lot. It's been a long time that we, you know, we've been, we've been going down this road together. So I value everybody's opinion, you know, one way or the other. Everybody has a million opinions, and I'm almost at 50,000 subscribers. Can y'all believe that? But being able, you know, if you try to make 50,000 people happy, you're never going to make yourself happy. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. So that's one of the things. But I just did. I wanted, I'm reading the chat. Y'all are so kind. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the word, transparent. I just want to be transparent about what I do. And truly, if they get pissed off that I said what I, you know, this, if I did that, I did this, and they say, never mind, we don't want you to do the video because you told everybody what we're paying you and blah, blah, blah. Then I'm like, fine, okay. If I can't do this and have it, you know, do it my way, then I don't, I don't want to do it, right? So, oh yes, Brenda, exactly. You have kids to feed, bills to pay. Who cares what anyone else thinks? Yeah, so, yeah. If you need to make commercials for the bins, we still love you. And I would for the right price if I could do it authentically. Oh yeah, Heather says, just don't do videos that's something that's harmful to people. No, absolutely not. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. It was really bugging me because I had already put out a video talking about it and saying that I, you know, didn't want to do it because I didn't want to be inauthentic and make, and that is to say, again, I want to say, I know some other YouTubers and resellers did videos about it, and that's not, I'm not criticizing anybody else's choices, which I said then as well, but yeah, you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, and I think too, because, you know, part of my income has kind of fallen off because of what's going on in the world. So, yeah, I mean, we gotta take care of business. Hang on, there's somebody at the door. Are you trying to open the door? Is it a kid or a cat? Must be a cat. Sorry, I should have muted that. Must be a cat at the door. Anyway, yeah, that was the main thing. And I'm in a way better mood now. Maybe I should have shared my grumpy story at the beginning, because now I don't feel as grumpy. So what else has been going on? I guess I can share that with you guys. Yes, Christine. Sorry, there's a cat at the door. I was going to share something else with you guys. Yeah, Christine, yeah, that stuff is it is expensive. And that's why I was telling them when I talked to them over multiple phone calls, if I told people I was buying this stuff and using it every day, they would never believe me. Ever. Ever. Nor would I expect anybody else to buy it solely for, anyway. But they were fine with that. They said, just do it the way you want to do it. So I had it. I'm going to do it now because I don't want to make a whole separate video. I had a bad buyer experience too. This is what kind of made me super grumpy, but just like people that get entitled just really, it doesn't always irritate me, but sometimes it's just like everybody's a grown up. Deal with your nonsense and take responsibility for yourself. I had a person purchase an item. I'm glad I'm doing this now. I think instead of in a separate video, because I thought about it. I was really pissed earlier and was like, I'm going to make a video. And now I'm glad I'm just doing it at the tail end of this one. So if you're here, you get to hear it. If not, cool. Thanks, Karma. Is it Carmel? Yes, thank you for the $5 super chat. She says, OMG, do it. You deserve it. Stay safe. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Jean says, I have found in selling, people buy what I would not buy. If you think something that has some use to the audience, even though you might not use it. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I see where it could be useful for me, but I know it wouldn't be useful for everything for me. So that's what I am. Yeah. Brenda says, when you first started talking about scotch, I thought you were talking about booze. No. What month is this? Oh, it's been almost, not that I'm on a program or anything, but it's been almost a year since I've had any alcohol. And I thought that I would have lost a lot more weight, but I haven't. Anyway, okay, so the seller thing. So a person purchased an item from me. It was a brooch. And tell me what you would do. Tell me what you think. Okay. The item went to the address that the person put on their, when they bought it. It went. And then it got sent back to me. And then I sent an email to the person saying, your item came back. I need to get your email and your new address so I can, charge you. I need to charge for the shipping again because I already shipped it once. It already came back. And if I need the new address and I need to get you, like a couple bucks so that I can get it shipped out to you again. Now, about 6 weeks passed before the person got back to me. And that happened today. And so they said, well, here's my address. And I said, well, I'm going to need an email address so I can send an invoice for the shipping because I need to ship it out again. It's going to cost me money to ship it out again. Now, I want to say that the item, if I went ahead and shipped it without charging the shipping again, I might as well be like, it's like I almost just gave it away. You know what I mean? So, because it wasn't like this ginormous amount that I'll just eat it, whatever. So I was like, no, I need your email. And she's like, I already paid for shipping. I'm like, I understand that, but I already shipped it and it came back and I need to ship it again. And so she said, or this person said, I don't think that, something about, is this Etsy's policy? I don't know about that. I want the item. I want you to go ahead and ship it. No, I'm not going to do that. And then the person said, you should have verified my address before you sent it in the first place. And that's when I was just like, okay, forget it. I'm going to cancel this order. So I ended up refunding the person. I said, I'm going to go ahead and refund you, and we'll just stop here. And they were like, no, I'm contacting Etsy. I want the item, and I want you to send it to me. I already paid for the shipping. And I just didn't respond again because I was just like, no. I'm like, who's like, I'm supposed to verify your address for you? you verify it when you put, I mean, everybody makes that mistake. I've made that mistake and had something shipped to my old address. It happens. But you just say, oh, darn, that was my mistake. Oops. And yeah, sure, if it was like a big, expensive item, then I could have just like, okay, fine, I'll just eat the shipping and send it off again. But if I send it off, I might as well just be giving it away. I don't know. That was my grumpiness. And I'm sure there'll be people on either side saying, it's your business. I don't know. So, Blessed Life says, totally cancel. I thought I canceled the order. And I thought about it because I think I've maybe blocked one person ever in my entire many years of selling. But they can always just sign on as another person and, just make up a fake account and come on anyway. So I don't even bother. Dizzy says, can you block people on Etsy? I think so. Vixie, yeah, it was a different address. Yeah, they had it shipped to the wrong address. They had moved or something. I don't know. And then, yeah. I think I don't normally let things get to me. Hallie says, don't let this kind of customers get to you. I don't normally let people get to me. I think this quarantine has gotten to me. So, yeah. And I haven't been out of the house in like a bunch of time. But I had to go to the UPS store today because I had a box I had to return. I had to run to the post office to check my P.O. box. And then I did go to the grocery store today because every time I try to order certain things, they always say they're out of it. And so they had it at the store. Brenda says, is it okay to handwrite the addresses? I don't have a printer that works. Yeah, I mean, you can handwrite addresses and then you take it and get it shipped. Yeah. Teresa says, this happened to me not long ago. Buyer was nice. Yeah, that's the thing. And I totally did that recently. This year. I ordered something from an eBay seller, had it shipped to my old address, like 2 houses ago. Like, was that even in there? I didn't even notice. And the person at the address received the package and then never sent it back. Nothing. They just kept it. I'm like, that really sucked. But it was my fault. And I messaged the seller, let him know, like, if you get it back, let me know and I'll send you the shipping to send it here. Totally my fault. But no, it never went back. But I knew it was my fault. Okay, suck it up. Deal with it. Oh yay, Saturn Girl sold my first item today. Well, first item since 1999. Yay. Yeah, Kathy says, no way, sellers don't re-verify buyers' addresses. Come on now. That's what I thought. I was like, if I had the time, I had to message every single buyer. I feel like I'm dealing with a child. Excuse me, sweetie, I need you to double check your address that you gave me. Just want to verify that you know what you're doing. And let me wipe you. You got some little smooch on there on your mouth while I'm over there. No. So, yeah. I mean, I refunded the money minus the shipping. So, and maybe it was petty, but Heather says, do not go. I do not go out. Yeah. And I haven't, and I didn't necessarily want to. I had to take the box back because it was a return. My son needs shoes. So I ordered from Zappos. But I had to take it to the UPS store to get it sent back. So, but they were pretty good. Nobody there was wearing masks. I'm wearing masks and gloves. When I got home, I changed in the garage, threw everything immediately into the wash. And then I had the spray to spray everything down in the garage as well. And then I came up and got cleaned up, changed clothes, all that good stuff. So, but the grocery store was kind of a nightmare. But I got the things I needed, so I don't have to go out again for another, 2 months. So, yeah. Simple Shine. Yeah, here it is. Simple Shine. Let's see. The address thing. Try the address thing with a property tax. Give them. Oh. Yeah. Sarah says, I have my eBay store on vacation indefinitely. Yeah. because people didn't, yeah. Don't you like when people are demanding? I live with children. No, I have really good kids, so I'm so grateful right now that I have such good children. Or else I don't know. They help me. I can ask them to help me with chores, and they never whine and complain about it. I'm so grateful. Yeah, a totally blessed life. It's not they didn't provide the accurate address. What am I gonna do? So yeah, the the grocery store was weird. Like I said, there were people there that were taking things seriously, and then there was this like biker-looking couple. This is nothing against bikers, but they just happen to look like bikery couples. And the guy was like really loudly walking around, going, "Look at all these people in masks. They're so effing stupid," you know. And I was just like, "Oh gosh, okay, stay away from me." I'm like, you just don't know what's going on in people's homes. Like, I have my mom here. My son has got like a respiratory, what do you call it? The airway, overactive airway disease or something like that. Or his airways are very small. And I can't think of the word for it right now, but it's like restrictive airway thing where it's like when he gets any kind of respiratory anything, he's on a nebulizer. So just stay away from me with your whatever. Yeah. Oh, the other thing I was going to tell you about is some of the stimulus checks have started coming in. This was the other thing that's got me like, ah! And I went to go check my bank account, and my bank site has like crashed. And so I can't get on my bank account to check my balances or anything. Like, say I want to go pay my bills or whatever. My bank account site has crashed. And then I was calling my bank, and their phone lines are like down too. So I thought probably it's because their system was overwhelmed with the stimulus checks getting deposited. Maybe. But it freaked me out because I'm just like, dang it, I don't need my bank falling apart too. But I use a small credit union, so I think they have 3 branches or something like that back in the Houston area. But anyway, oh, your bank is down too, Maggie? You just tried to check a few minutes ago? Okay. It's not just me then, good. Uh-oh, I missed something. Restricted airways. Yeah, it's something like, the thing is with his lungs, it's been so many different things over the years, like trying to figure out what it is. Up until he was, I don't talk a lot about their medical stuff. I'll tell you this part though. Up until he was like in first grade, first grade, he had croup, what they called croup, like every other month. And like usually babies get croup, but he would have like bad. We'd have to go go to the hospital. And then it turns out maybe it was asthma, and then maybe it's this restricted airway thing, and blah. I mean, it's just like we still are not 100%, but we know now like these are the things that work. Get the nebulizer. Finally, we have one at home, and anyway. So there's more stuff, but that's just neither here nor there. Okay, your bank is slow too. Your credit union's been down all day too. Okay. Not that I'm glad that anybody else is having this problem, but I was just like, you're kidding me on top of everything else. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Wow, 310 viewers. Hi, friends. Go over there and hit that thumbs up. Or if you're like, just stop talking, woman, give me a thumbs down. Or if you're mad at my bank, you can give them a thumbs down. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. I don't see any more questions, and I can't think of anything else I was going to tell you. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you again for all the super chats, and thank you again for all of you guys that have been buying stuff from my jewelry videos. And if you're buying stuff from my stores and I don't know, then thank you. It really does help my friend / other YouTuber named Brian G. He says, you're feeding 2 poodles. He's got poodles. You're feeding a couple poodles. I don't have poodles, so you're feeding a couple kids. So I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. I'm looking at y'all saying bye in the chat. I hear my children. They're waiting for me. Don't make me go back. Don't make me go back. I'm finally alone. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Oh, it won't stop. That means I can't go.